guys, and welcome to a new round of State of Survival with your favorite Monkey and Hado and Auri. Today we will present you the biggest nerf of heroes in State of Survival, and this will explain you why you fail. For example, we have Maddie. Maddie got a nerf and a buff. We start with the early generations like Maddie and go up to generation 18. But if you use Maddie, her first skill got reduced a slightly bit and her second skill got buffed. But on Evelyn we have already a big nerf. If you're still using Evelyn on all her skills, you see the changes made on her. But here we have Chukon, and Chukon is one you might probably still use. And to understand what has changed, enhancing the first skill is really bad for you, because instead of up to 50.135, you get only 36% maximum. On enhanced you go up to 50.135%, and on skill 3 also got reduced. Lan also got nerfed because her first skill is now at level 1 at 284% up to 320% on level 10, so you see the difference. Skill 2 nerfed by 50% and skill 3 got also nerfed by 30%, so that also impacts heavily the control style, and that's a massive nerf on Marcos and for the Berserk team. So his first skill is still on 2+2, and the effect, which is good, lasts for 4 rounds, and that hasn't changed. But on skill 2, and that is what is really the massive nerf, so the critical hit chance is increased to 106.5 on level 1 and 120% on level 10. But the critical hit damage is from nearly 320 to up to 360, reduced to 36.5% on level 1 or 40% on level 10. So that is an incredible massive nerfing on the hero Marcos. On skill 3 the change is that the damage on infantry is increased but reduced on the rider part, so that is a buff and a nerf on the third skill. Now let me introduce you the partner who sponsors this video and make it able to provide you free content, that is Amazon and Rise of the King.
I'm here to guide you through the essential steps and help you to become supreme ruler in Rise of the Kings. Upgrade your buildings, research technologies, and gather resources diligently. Every decision will make you either fortify your defenses or leave you vulnerable to enemy attacks. Train diverse troops. Remember, a balanced and well-equipped army is your key to victory in both defense and offense. How can I support you in that? With the following offer of my partner. So first step for doing it is download the Amazon App Store. Use the link, the QR code, or the pinned comment where you find the link easily. Make sure that your account in Rise of the Kings is saved with Google or Facebook. Second one is, of course, download your favorite game, in that case Rise of the Kings, and benefit from those offers we will tell you now, because you can benefit from a double discount via Amazon Coins, a digital currency. The campaign will start on the 14th of June and will last for 2 weeks. What you need to do is buy Amazon Coins and benefit up to 10% discount. For example, if you buy coins worth $500, you only pay $450. On top of that, you can benefit from the offer on the Amazon App Store version of Rise of the Kings. You will get 20% back in Amazon Coins when you buy any packs in that game. So that is the double discount you can achieve in the upcoming 2 weeks.
At Generation 17 we have Robbie as infantry hero who got a buff and a nerf at the same time. Buffed is skill 1, where he changed from a 4+4 schedule down to a 2+2. Also the shield changed from up to 600 to up to 800, and also shields to hunter from up to 120 now up to 180. The enhanced version now deals 2 times 400 instead of 2 times 200% skill damage, and now also with a change of the preparation time every 2+2 rounds instead of every 4+4 rounds. The second skill got nerfed in the perspective of the damage dealt increase was up to 40% and is now only up to 12%. And the enhanced version is reduced from 30% down to 10%. His third skill, the amount of damage for each troop type that is preparing a skill, was changed from up to 780 down to 600, 240 for infantry and 180 each for the other troop types. Enhancement still does nothing. On Mia, we have only a tiny change and a tiny nerf on enhanced version of skill 1, where it was reduced from 10% down to 6%. But now we go on Donald, and that is massively what is changed there. Here you see already the new skills and the new max skills. I will compare them with the previous one. Previously, it did nearly 27% burn damage to enemy infantry and riders, and now it does more burn damage to enemy infantry and a lot less burn damage to riders, so to the back row. And when fully enhanced, it did 30% burn damage to all enemy troops and 100% burn damage to all disarmed troops. Now, on the new version of Donald's first skill, it is every 4 rounds deals 180% burn damage when it's on level 10 and 10% burn damage to enemy riders. Additional deals 180% burn damage to disarmed enemy infantry and 20% burn damage to disarmed enemy riders. So it completely doesn't hit the back row, so literally the hunters are fully saved from Donald, and also the riders are massively nerfed in damage perspective from Donald. And literally we see the same on the second skill of Donald. He stops hitting the hunters directly. He only hits at maximum slightly the riders, and that is what is the rework and the massive nerf on Donald. And on the third skill, they're buffed a tiny bit from previously up to 4.4% now to up to 6%, and when enhanced it stacks up to 4 times to 24%. But he is massively nerfed, and that is incredible, and that is a pain. And also the last part of control heroes, we have a nerf on land, we have massive rework and nerf on Donald, and now we have a nerf and an update on Christopher. His first skill is now massively nerfed. Previously it was up to 40%, now it's only 10%, but enhancing now additionally deals 720% skill damage to target. The enhancement of the second skill now does something. Instead of every 2 rounds, it is now permanent, so every round. And the third skill previously hit the back row, so riders and hunters, and now skill to target, so it hits also infantry and only slightly a tiny bit the other enemy troops, so hunters and riders. So we have still something new, so the second enhancement does something, the third still does nothing. I hope this will help you and understand why your reports have changed that way.